Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews featuring 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓂. So this is, it's funny, I was just watching my review of Incredulous Laughter from a week ago, and I was like kind of bummed that that beer was like only okay. And then I remembered I had another wild ale in my last 𝓑𝓻 crate. This one has a funny name. Space Jellies. Mixed fermentation beer, aged in oak barrels, wet hop with Strata. It's only 6.4 ABV. It's from the Rare Bottle. Pretty long description there. They're in Berkeley, California. So, and this is actually a 2022 bottle, I think. Anyway, poured it into the fancy glass, and yeah, it's a pretty standard, mixed fermentation. It has that orange, and I didn't realize it, but this is bottle conditioned, and then all the yeast sediment came out at the last. I haven't had a bottle conditioned beer in years, I think, unless you're kind of homebrew or something. But anyway. All right, this one, wow. So, like, the first thing I got was, like, the typical, like, Brett, the sourness, the acidity. But then I got, like, a huge juicy note off that Strata. It's funny, I've had a lot of Strata beers this year. They mentioned, I was reading, like, the 𝓑𝓻 description, and they mentioned it's like, passion fruit and pot. And I agree with that. It's passion fruit, and yeah, there's definitely, like, kind of like a cannabis dank kind of character there, but I would say it's like way more juicy and wild smelling than dank. So anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get drinking. Cheers. Oh, wow. That one is really sour. Well, yeah, it's pretty darn sour, so by which I mean like very like acidic. But those wet hop stratas that they threw in there give it like this juicy kind of finish. So you don't like tend to get like actual like real like authentic fruit flavor on most wild ales, but you do on this one. Yeah, it's got the Brett, it's got the sourness. Yeah, I get like a little bit of the oak on here. And yeah, so this is a 2022 bottle, and I couldn't make heads or tails of the way they described it on 𝓑𝓻. Like, so was this bottled in 22 or was brewed in 2022 and then they oak aged it for 2 years and then bottled it last year? I don't know. I'm kind of confused on that. Either way, whatever they did is they did it right because this is tasting really good. Yeah, so I mean, just imagine typical Brett kind of farmhouse ale, but this one, to me, this strikes me more as like a pale ale, American pale ale kind of base, because I get like a lot of hop flavor on this one, not so much hop bitterness, which, with wild ales, you almost never really get like much bitterness. It's the acidity that does all the balancing. So it has like almost like a, morning, I guess like a spoiled container of orange juice, they turn sour, like kind of like that, but in a good way. It's like orange flesh, almost a little bit of orange sherbet. I get a little bit of the passion fruit in there that I got on the nose. I really don't get much in the way of like weed or cannabis or dankness or even like anything herbaceous for that matter. To me, this one is just like all fruity and acidic and Brett. Love that tartness. Wow, it like really lingers. Yeah, it's sour, but like it's very very sour, I would say. But it's like tame. Like I can. This isn't like there's some sours that are just like so acidic. It's like off putting, but this one is not. It's strong, but it's still very drinkable. Speaking of which, the body on this one is, I don't know. I probably put about medium, but the carbonation very low. This is not like a super sparkling effervescent beer. Really like this one. As always, gotta plug 𝓑𝓻. This was a little expensive. It's like $11 on there, but one of you guys used my code and you got me a $10 credit, so it was only like $1 really. So if you want to be cool like me, get the 𝓑𝓻, scan the QR code wherever it is, or go in the pinned comment or the description box. There's a link in there. Download the app, use my 6-digit code, it gets you $10 off. It gets me a $10 credit. So my final score for Space Jellies. Yeah, really good. Definitely one of the best wild ales I've had in a while. I like the use of like wet hopping. I think I had a couple last year that were also like wet hopped, and that one was really good too. I think it was from Barrique. Anyway, yeah, I really like this one. I think I'm gonna go. This is like an 8.5, maybe 9. You know, it's really delicious, easy drinking, and I'm sorry, but this is like way better than Incredulous Laughter from a week ago. So check my Twitter, not my Twitter. Check my Untapped or check my Instagram for the absolute final review. Will it be 8.5 or 9? Go online and find out. All right, I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. I'll see you guys for Cider Saturday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.